Hello. I don't know if you know me or not, but I'm Skull. This isn't my usual attire, as it's pretty obvious. But yeah, I do news videos here on Rec Room and updates and stuff like that. And I like to talk about basically everything Rec Room. So you can find me on whatever Cheetah decides to put me in, like the description or whatever. I don't know how Cheetah does things, but you'll find me somewhere. But yeah, thank you for clicking on this video. Okay, so I had a friend of mine. He was my PlayStation friend a long time ago, back when we were a lot younger. His name is Noodle Official. Some know him as the owner of Gravity Pulse and Gravity Pulse Co-op. Just fantastic rooms, I must say. Big promotion here for Noodle here. Gravity Pulse is pretty cool. Anyways, he made the maps and stuff like that. But originally he got into Rec Room first, and since he was my best friend at the time, which we still are pretty good friends, he recommended me Rec Room and forced me to get my first ever VR, which was the PSVR. And ever since then, it's just kind of been history. And I just got into Rec Room due to him. So big shout out to him for helping me get this far and introducing me to this game. Wow. Okay, I gotta be honest with this one. Rec Rally was cool. First 2 weeks. All right, it was cool first 2 weeks, and then after that, I was like, okay, any new Rec Rally stuff going on, and nothing, no new map, nothing inside of Rec Rally. So it was cool. While the devs cared for it and stuff like that, but I mean, Rec Rally is just kind of a tombstone now. Not many people play it. It's a meme to not like the game now. I feel like it's pretty obvious how everyone feels about Rec Rally, all mutually. But yeah, pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty obvious. My favorite Rec Room originals, Rec Rail solos. It's just the best. I really can't. Need I say more? Okay, so I definitely do think that my favorite Rec Room event had to have been either one of the S events where we had inside the what was it called, when we had that big thing with S inside the Invention Tower, and they had like multiple sub rooms and all those rooms with all the different shops and stuff like that. That event, or the first, not the first Invasion event, the I was gonna say Invasion, but I'm thinking about it now and I'm kind of reconsidering it. Wow, I really gotta think about that one. I've done so many events that I'm trying to think. They're all really cool, but at the end of the event, there's really nothing much to do. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Rec Rocks. This recent event's been the most memorable. I don't know if it's because it's the most recent, but it's just it was really cool when I first saw it. It was pretty sick. But yeah, Rec Rocks, definitely. That's very interesting. I've not thought of that before. Wow. Honestly, we have a battle royale, we have quest, we have stuff like that. I feel like what we really need is not a tycoon, but a simulator of sorts, like a job sim. Like, you guys know Job Simulator, the VR game, right? So something like that, where you're working in some sort of pattern, rhythmic system type of game instead of the usual PvP or combat that we usually do. So I would rather have like a really peaceful Rec Room original where we would be working as like maybe like I don't know, some sort of job inside of Rec Room or whatever, like worthy cafeteria like managers at the rec center serving like actual people and stuff like that. It would be cool. It would be cool to have like a Rec Room original or some sort of community game like that. And I think it'd be a nice little like refresher in terms of Rec Room originals, instead of having like a racing Rec Room original or a Rec Room original like Showdown. Something like that would be cool, without a doubt. But it probably really hard to implement. So yeah, I definitely do think my most favorite moments were definitely inside more of my streams and my videos. But if I have to choose my videos, definitely I have to really think about that one. It would honestly, I've had a lot of good moments, but I think one of the best moments were back when I used to do funny moment videos. Without a doubt, I think it was a really funny skit I had on the channel at the time that I eventually ended up getting rid of because it didn't really get a lot of views. And I think that was one of the more fun things that I've really done, and more of the more memorable ones, without a doubt. Pretty much. So I've always grown up wanting to be a YouTuber. Like my whole plan was always to try to do YouTube, no matter the game. That's what it's probably always going to be. I'll always have some sort of job, some sort of like safe like safety net behind me. But I'm always going to pioneer YouTube because I just like doing YouTube, and it's my hobby. It's been my hobby my entire life ever since now, and I like it. I got into YouTube just because I always grew up wanting to be a YouTuber. Pretty much. You got to stay consistent. You got to care for your channel, without a doubt. You can't just go willy-nilly cheating your channel like poop. Because when you want to become a YouTuber and you want to take YouTube seriously, no matter if you want to have fun or not, you really got to think in essence that you're a creator and that you're making stuff for people to watch and be entertained by. So you have to keep their perspective in mind. Definitely see yourself as the creator and see that you're making videos for other people. Always keep that inside your mind when always making your videos, or or you know, publishing your videos, making your videos, going through the entire process. Always think that the fact that you're a creator and you're making it for an audience. Always think that. It really changes the quality of your product. But yeah, they kind of just stuck with YouTube. To be honest, it was honestly just kind of the meta, the way for my channel. Funny moments. Okay, let me say this. When I was making funny moment videos, I had around 1,000 subscribers, pulling maybe 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, pulling maybe a little more than 100 views per video. Every video, every single time I would upload, I'd pour my heart into it because I liked doing the funny moments and stuff like that, and I liked editing them, and I liked hanging out with my friends, but they were really hard to make, and I really had to sweat to make those, honestly. And one day when I just started doing this, like it just randomly happened. I saw the update and I was like, I'll make a video talking about it because why not? I saw that it really stuck and it really did way better than all my other videos. And I didn't have to sweat to make it. I didn't have to put my heart and soul into every video and have it just completely flop. It was nice. So I decided to kind of just go with it, and I think it's been the right decision so far, without a doubt, 100%. Because I mean, nobody else does it, somebody has to do it. Catching up on everything, getting informed, knowing everything, getting everything correct is a big thing that I've been trying to work on recently. Just importing all that knowledge into your head and stuff like that. Editing, shooting, and everything like that, and scripting and like scheduling and all that, that's all easy. But having to retain that knowledge and know what you're talking about is the hard part, without a doubt. Without a doubt, at least for me, it is. I've made a few mistakes and stuff like that, and that's just because my brain sucks at always absorbing information and stuff. So I mean, I'm not the best cast for it, but I'll take it up and stuff, and yeah, just being knowledgeable and informed is nice. I would really like to make a bunch of RecTubers fighting. Like, if I were to be able to do that, I would like to make a really cool animation of a bunch of RecTubers fighting, like stickmen fights. I don't know if you've seen that, but a while ago, stickmen fights where they would have people with yo-yos, katanas, guns. It was so cool for its time. So goddamn cool. And I would love to recreate that in Rec Room, but I can't, because Rec Room isn't advanced enough, and I just don't know how to make that. And, yeah, that's what I would love to make. I envision that sometimes. So I had an old name. I'm not gonna say it because I really don't want talking about my old name. But I had my character at the time had this skeleton skull mask on, and it was meant to be referenced off that character always because it was kind of like Sans, kind of like a Wish version of Sans. And I was like, skeletons. He has a mask on. It's the skull. So I was like, I'll rearrange the letters for skull and stuff like that, and add a 0 in there because why not? And yeah, I just kind of got it. I always add a number. I always add numbers into my names. I never don't add numbers into my